Okay, just letting it stabilize and all that. So I'm gonna play this demo. I had heard a few weeks ago about it. I just kept forgetting to download it. I kept forgetting. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And then after this, I'm gonna do Genshin Impact story. I'm already like pretty sold on playing this, but admittedly, I heard that the gameplay might not be that good. But I think the people who said the gameplay's not good are the people who have never played a Tales game, which, I mean, technically I haven't either, but like, people complain about freaking everything. They complain about Xenoblade combat. Like, come on. It's not my favorite, but it's hardly bad. Looks fine to me. This all looks good. Whatever. Oh yeah, but who am I gonna use? Oh, wait, what? Well, there's the main. There's all the main characters, right? Like, sheesh, really showing them off, huh? So Gun Girl, Swordman. What is that? she just uses magic. That's it. Okay. And just fist fighter, lame. And then shield. Defender type, and then usually I would do this one, but I don't like this guy's design like at all. Does it have to look generically Arabian? I don't know. Probably go with her. You know what? Okay. We'll see how long the demo is. But now that I think about it, most people are probably gonna just play one of these two, and maybe a few people will play him or her. So I think that he wouldn't be played that much anyway. So I'll do him. Maybe I'll do them all, but it depends how. I mean, it'd have to be like 20 minutes or less or something for me to play all of them.
Well, off we go.
What the fuck is up with this camera? What the fuck is this? Like, I'm zoomed crazy far in. I've never seen it zoomed that far in. I don't know. Cause yeah, all I say is the controls, the speed, but nothing about the placement of the camera. What the fuck? Why would the default on input quay time be long? What? What the fuck? Like, yeah, do you want to press the button and the attack takes longer to come out? I mean, I guess if it's made to work that way, I guess that makes sense, maybe. So yeah, I can't move the camera. We'll go to off. Oh my gosh. This camera is sickeningly close. Wait, what just happened? Oh, cutscene? Okay. They weren't telling me. I forgot it was this cheap. I play a lot of games where people don't voice stuff, but in a game that looks like this from a major company, I would expect full voice acting. I mean, we'll see how much there is, but like, I'm kind of sick of this crap. Just like, sheesh, guys. Especially since it's like, anything that's not voiced, literally, more and more I've noticed, it literally doesn't matter at all. They're not going to say anything important unless it's voiced in a decent, in a decently budgeted game. And this is decently budgeted, if not high budgeted. What to expect? Tame to stray wherever the are sure to follow. Wherever the zombies are lurking, monsters are sure to follow. Like, just don't use dumb words. It'd be a surprise if there somehow weren't any Zoogles.
Just great.
And yeah, why do this just great line? He didn't say that. He said, I know that. It just threw me for a loop a little. He could have said, I know that. Just say, like, the first word in it. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Oh my gosh. That was sudden.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Leave the charges to me. I'll take out the leg with my shield.
Elusive deity.
Radiant here. Radiant
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
just as well. I'm here to stop.
Elusive deity.
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
Only getting started. I'm gone. I heal you all.
Will this help?
I'll face you.
Healing circle.
Okay,
Let's
here I
begin.
go.
Right. And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Great. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
That's while tips are off. I'm getting all those little windows of text. I guess it's tutorial, but still, like, it's too much. It's so stupid.
take this?
Let's see what you've got. Tornado
Hurricane Foot!
Dragon Form!
Beast Assault! I'm not so good with airborne targets. Hurricane Foot!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still? Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Hurricane Foot!
Rising Dragon!
Hurricane Foot!
Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Strike!
Hurricane Foot!
Rotating pile driver!
Where are you going?
Sonic Spear! I thought you were going to wreck the place. I'm not nearly finished yet. Then I'll provide assistance.
Nicely done.
There's something in the water.
Okay, so I'm not liking this a lot.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
Wait, what is this?
What do you mean?
I pressed L2, but like, what the fuck?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just...
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty...
Not really.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right?
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies.
So, technology's technology.
I guess that's true.
Hey, Rinwell, do you always have to say an incantation before you cast an art?
I just pressed R1 and this
They
happened.
don't really add any extra power or anything, but reciting them is what allows the astral energy to come together and flow through me. It takes time to complete, but they're what lets me use such strong magic in the first...
What happens if someone interrupts you while you're in the middle of chanting?
Then I have to start over from the beginning. As soon as my concentration breaks, any astral energy I've accumulated disperses.
Got it. So once you start reciting, that's our cue to make sure that no enemies can get near enough to disrupt you.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Although, I do have one fun trick up my sleeve. Once I finish chanting a full incantation, I can hold on to a single astral art without casting it right away.
So once the astral energy's in place, you...
Yeah, I don't fully have the hang of it just yet, but I'm sure it'll come in handy sooner or later.
Because I'm just pressing buttons to see what they do, and yeah, just press L2. Suddenly that talk out on the pier happened, and then R1 just randomly. Like, what the heck? But yeah, I really hate this loading screen part. Like, I forgot about loading screens. This game is on the PS5. Oh, what now? Yeah, I was like, what? Are they gonna voice act it?
What?
Right. Anyway, Got it.
That was completely pointless. I learned nothing. Go to city in distance. Watch out for monsters. Are you insane? Are you insane? I don't give a fuck if this is the beginning of a game. Are these developers for real? Like, what the fuck? Okay. When do you cook? I don't know. Just anyway. Doesn't help that I'm already like not a fan of this guy. The magic girl is fine, but super generic looking. The punch kid is just very generic looking. Very generic looking.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara, it's so big.
You're talking about my shield, right?
Like, at least the main characters are, like, reasonably unique looking. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Great. What the fuck? I mean, for a demo, sure. But you know what? I bet that even in the game, they're gonna stop you from going that way. And there's just no reason for it. Just let me pass. Like let me, I played White Knight Chronicles, and in White Knight Chronicles, you can basically go everywhere in the entire game, but basically. And the thing that stops you is that you get to the next town and they won't let you in for some reason. Sounds reasonable. That's reasonable, but let me go to the next area. Don't be blocking me this aggressively, like... I'm like over time I've just gotten fed up with how certain developers really block you for no reason. There's literally not a single good reason to actually stop me like that.
I wonder what we'll find out there this
What the
time.
fuck?
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon. I mean, other than them.
Where's the Zoogles, by the way? I see right now 3 different enemies. Which one's the Zoogle? Watch out for the Zoogles. Okay.
We should be able
Oh, we can camp. Okay, we'll
to
camp.
here.
We'll camp here, I guess. We'll see what this looks like.
Look lively. Hoodle and I are raring to go.
Isn't it past your bedtime?
Oh, this is just old cutscenes. Right. And then, I kind of want to look at all of them. She looks pretty generic, to be fair, but I don't know. There's enough uniqueness on her that I don't mind. He looks a little bit stupid with his mask. But I don't know, good color scheme. What the fuck is he saying? But it's got a good color scheme. I don't know. There's just something about the way the colors work that it looks good on both of them. But can I see more characters here, guys? Like, okay, like okay, she doesn't look too generic, but like it is a little like I don't know. I wish her hood was up. If her hood was up, then that would greatly improve her design. That kid right there, just kind of generic looking. These two are really hilarious. I don't know, there's something about them that just looks like really generic. I still like the girl on the left, the blonde hair girl. Just no. But yeah, the blonde hair girl is pretty generic. That's actually generic. And this literally looks like, other than that lion part, it could be a created character from any JRPG. Yeah. But I probably like her the most. Probably. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, I thought they were gonna have that vapor across all of them, and then we got to the ice cream, and I was like, so they're gonna have the vapor, right? Nope. Okay.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much needed energy.
Really? Okay. Okay. Any eating animation? No.
I couldn't eat any more if I tried.
That is true happiness.
This game is... I'm astounded how much I'm actually hating this. Like, so I am getting like a bit of a flash.
Tough just looking at it.
Okay, better not go over there.
It'd probably mess us up good.
I prefer not to even bother. This gives me flashbacks to the demo I played of Tales of Berseria, which was like a long time ago. It was like on the PS3, years and years ago. Oh boy, oh no. And
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
yeah, like did they despawn? Okay, no, they're okay, kinda. But yeah, in Tales of Berseria, it was a lot of the same. Like, okay, designs looked pretty decent. The world wasn't too bad, but then like the fighting animations were trash. It was astounding. Like there's PS1 games.
There's no
like
point in reading it unless you plan
Final
on
Fantasy VII, which has a whole bunch of stuff, has better animations than a game that came out like 10 years after. It's like, what the fuck? Now, these animations seem pretty good, mostly. Though, you know, the little bit of dialogue cutscenes. I don't know. That's the weird part. Like, I know for a fact that this is gonna have good cutscenes, but just the way they show the non-high quality cutscenes is really annoying. Yeah. You know what? I am getting flashbacks a little bit, also to White Knight Chronicle, because you know I only played that game like about 1 or 2 years ago. And you know it's a pretty older game, but you know it's like from 2009, 2010, and it also had some stiff animations, but it mostly reminded me of like Final Fantasy 12, and like I knew that it was on a low budget. This game, I don't know, guys, I don't know. It looks pretty well funded. You know, you know, the environments look good, and even though I'm not a fan of the designs, what they actually tried to do, you know, their actual goal was accomplished. I think like they made exactly what they wanted to make. So technology wise, there's no issue, but like, again, there's animations, presentation, that's the thing. The presentation in this game is garbage. And, like, even White Knight Chronicle didn't do cutscenes this way. Even White Knight Chronicle would actually have proper voice cutscenes. I think every time, from what I remember. I'm sure we'll get some good voice acting here when we enter the city. Or I would hope so.
Hey.
Yes! Maybe.
I guess. Hey.
That's unfortunate. Okay, off we go.
Like, imagine if I could have went over, killed this Zoogle before I got here, and then come over here. Why not? Like, literally, why not? What would be the downside? I would skip a meaningless cutscene. You know? That's what it seems like. That's it. I'd skip a cutscene that didn't even really fucking matter.
Thanks, Kisara. Going in.
Can't get out of this! Eat dirt!
Make it rain.
Tornado drive!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Only the best materials.
You know what? That's the other problem. There's no...
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to
There's
me.
no windscreen. Like, it's just like, it's so sudden when you get into battle. Fine. Though they probably should have a transition. Like Final Fantasy games, you know, they'll have like a glass break animation or something to be like, you're going into battle. Instead here it's just like, boom, you're there. And then like the battle ends on like a still frame, so you know it's over, I suppose, at least. But then, you know, that you saw, it showed that you gained experience on the side of the screen, but that's it. Wasn't very impactful at all. Very odd.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Oh, also, I'm just button mashing. Hardcore.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing. right?
Hardcore button mashing.
Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Together, we've got this! Time to cross blade! I owe you one. Take this!
I can carve through armor. Appreciate the help.
Sorry, trouble.
You do the same for me. Alright. Now where was I?
It's time!
You're mine!
Elusive deity!
Sword Rain Alpha!
No further!
Rising Wyvern!
Tornado drive! Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to start.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Elusive deity!
You all.
Rotating flashlight!
Try this!
I never miss.
Tornado drive!
Here, let me help.
Catapult! Here I come!
First aid.
Try this! Demon Fang!
Here's a healing arm. Going in.
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Hang foot.
Sonic spear!
Ready and rare. Havoc thrust.
You're mine!
Tornado drive!
Lightning strike.
Instinct sharpen!
Demon Fang!
I'll heal you all.
Can't move! I couldn't make it in time.
I'll bring you back from there.
I'm grateful.
Far enough.
Catapult!
Hurricane strike.
No,
Lightning strike. Going in.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Look sharp. Here I go. Outstanding form.
Deity! Can't get out of this!
Mega ray.
Lightning Thrust!
Laser ray.
Falcon!
Rotating Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Lightning.
Is there no end to them?
We're making some progress. Keep up the pressure. Armor won't save you. My head's spinning just watching you. Don't mind if I do. It looks like we made a mess. Look sharp. Don't worry. I've got plenty to go around.
Explosive Ray!
Here's a
Leave the charges to me!
Burn in hell!
Far enough!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Elusive being!
Hitting point! Havoc! Radiant Pierce! Light up the dark! Here's a healing arc!
Be forgotten.
First aid!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Hurricane
Slash! Elusive being in a bind! Rising Wyvern! Crush!
Lightning healer!
Shattering pieces! Attack time! Okay, here I go.
Meteor!
Take
Here's
it!
a healing arc!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hurricane Strike! Lightning! Not on my watch!
That looks bad.
Wait for us, people! Lightning Strike! Reload! Will this help?
Take it!
Where are you going?
And more of this are up for now.
Mega Ray! Ready to
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Out of ammo! Let the marksman handle this! Here, let me help!
Be forgotten.
Hurricane
Hurricane
On guard! Hear me! Through armor! Burn it!
Give me.
Make it rain!
My fault.
I'm counting on you just as much.
I'll let
Hurricane Flight! Lightning
Take
Strike!
this!
Mega Ray! Hurricane Flight!
You're mine!
So now you're getting
It's in
serious?
your hands now.
Lightning! Downfall! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Demon Fang!
I let my guard down.
Just to let you know, I tried to throw my weapon, because that's what triangle does, and it just,
Shattering pieces! Attack!
they just, he ran up and then attacked, and then that got me in range to get hit.
This one's all mine!
But also, I really don't like this combat, because it's very MMO-like. Like, what the heck?
High praise coming from you.
Also, I guess I can't... Maybe I can use an item. We'll see. We'll see.
Taste. This battle is stacked heavy against us.
So we regroup and try again.
You're right. We must play intelligently. Sword Rain Alpha!
This is it!
Rising Wyvern! Elusive Deity! Rotating Pile Driver! Such unadulterated fury.
Watch and
Take this one's all mine! Catapult!
take this!
Take it! In a bind! Slash!
That move!
Wyvern! Here comes the big one! Catapult!
Amazing.
It's in your hands now. Stay away from my friend! Demon
I
Fang!
pressed dodge. What more can I do?
Demon Fang! I can carve through armor!
Confiscated!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
You know what? Fuck this game.
No rest for the wicked.
It's... I know I was just button mashing and charge, you know, like just doing really basic stuff. But it's astounding how bad it all felt. Like really astounding. Like first of all, okay, you think, oh well, you're calling in your friends to assist you and stuff. That's actually not that common in video games. You'd think it would be, but like, yeah, it's not very common. But it's also like very spammy. You just do it. Also, I didn't even notice in that battle, because so much was going on, that there was like 3 bugs that were in there.
Has it been since I last went
And so that's why I didn't kill the boss. Because I was like, what's going on here? He's almost dead, and I used like a whole bunch of special moves. And then I realized, oh, there's like 3 bugs here. And I used those special moves on those bugs. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I thought I was even like targeted on the boss at one point, but maybe I died, and then when I came back to life, I wasn't targeted on him or something. Just normal stuff right there. That's just typical. But whatever. Fine.
I'll hold on to that.
But yeah, and then like, yeah, again, this guy is like all about dodging. It didn't work well, that dodge. So I don't know. Yeah, it's a twirl dodge. I'm sure it would make a big difference if I was playing a different character. Because like the shield girl, I think would be pretty nice. You heard? But maybe she's not as good as I'm thinking, just because if she was as good as I'm thinking, she'd be overpowered. It's like literally giant shield and decent hammer or whatever. But like, this is a big shield. You're not supposed to like parry or anything. So you're pretty much just supposed to put it down and just block, and that's it. So yeah, so it doesn't have like the intrigue that Final Fantasy would have, because with Final Fantasy you would actually just you'd be able to control the character and you could have them use really strong stuff. But in this game it's like, okay, you're gonna have one character that's doing a lot of damage, and then the other ones are doing some side damage. At least they don't make you immediately give up and die when your main character dies. Like a lot of games fuck up with that. I don't get the point of doing that. But yeah, like I guess the weird part is that I have, so they give me, of course the spot where I put my camera is where it shows that circle is jump, and then X, square, and triangle are attacks. And you would think, if this is supposed to be a strategic game, that each of those different attacks would do something. They do not. Triangle is like a throw, sort of. You know, for this guy, of course, it depends on the character. But like for this guy, triangle's throw, and then square is kind of a charge. X is kind of some quick stabs. And then you can do normal attacks too, by the way. I just almost don't do them at all. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know why you wouldn't just keep spamming the attacks. It did seem like I lost endurance, but I don't know where my endurance bar was when I was attacking. So I don't know what's going on there. But you would think that you would pick one of those three special attack things. You'd think you would make it so that it'd be a defensive or a agility option, you know, like the dodge should be one of those actions because it's supposed to be so important. Instead, they just make them all attacks. That's kind of weird. Jumping, I like jumping in games. I'm not sure if it matters here, but to be fair, those guys fly, so fair enough. You can jump and then do an attack. I'm not a fan of the fact.
I always hear you.
Why do you
I'm not gonna even.
want to know?
Not really. It's just.
No. Whatever. I mean, I guess you learn about the characters there, but again, like, I don't like all that. I've hated other games that did that, where it shows this little comic book strip, and it's a whole bunch of animation in the comic book strip. It feels like really weirdly lazy, because like other games, they do the same thing, except not in the comic book strip. Like, you're still stopping the game. Like some games, okay, you walk around and then they start talking, and that's just like, it's a bit lazy, but it's pretty practical since you don't have to interrupt the gameplay, so that makes sense. But here they're stopping everything anyway, so well, you might as well do a mini cutscene. And when you do a cutscene, you can potentially just... Okay, I guess the problem is that if you were walking and then suddenly you pressed a button and you do the cutscene here, maybe one of these pillars would be in the way and then you can't actually see anything. Maybe? I'd still rather that than cutaway characters in comic book strip. Feels weirdly lazy. But yeah, that gameplay just felt bad. Like, very MMO-like. Like, it doesn't feel like... His health should have been half of that. Unless he's supposed to be a major boss, which there's no way. Like, are you kidding me? No. But his health should have been like half that. I mean, we have 6 characters attacking at the same time. Maybe canonically there's only 2, though. Maybe they added some of these characters in for this part. Like, maybe this is the early game and they added some of those in, just so you can play as more characters. Because they only had those 2 main characters interacting, which was a bit odd. Which reminds me, they also could have had it so that you have your full team running alongside you. They did that in Xenoblade. Xenoblade Chronicles, all of them, right? Yeah, 1 and 2. And I think X also. Like, you had open world, so it's basically this, but open world, and you had people running alongside you. This game can't do open world, can't have characters running alongside you. It would take a hell of a lot for me to get interested in this game. Maybe there's more characters in this. That would help. But it would take a long time to get to them, probably. And I really doubt that there's going to be more than 6. 6 is already quite a lot, to be fair. Wow, that looks so bad. I was just about to come over here and mock how they don't have grass. Like, they just had, like, bare ground. And then I just see this texture pop in within 3 fucking feet. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, I'm prioritizing frame rate. Maybe that's it. Though, I mean, that's quite a big difference if that's true. Prioritize frame rate. Fuck everything else. Oh my gosh, the frame rate's actually pretty bad. I normally wouldn't notice this. Okay, well, maybe it's fine now. Maybe? I mean, like, when I move the camera around, it's still fine, mostly. But, like, the character got cut down from, like, 30 frames per second to, like, 20 or something. And again, I normally don't notice that type of thing. What about texture pop in? I'm thinking, like, shadows pop in or something. I see textures popping in from 30 feet away. Okay, look at that ground right there. It looks like it's got grass. Let's go look at that grass. Oh! Wow! Wow. It's so weird because, like, just like what I saw from the trailers, the backgrounds look so good. But every other aspect, like again, like, that random guard on that bridge at that town, I was going to say something, but I just didn't want to just start harping away about random crap. But, like, he also didn't have a good design at all, really, either. He looked weird. He didn't quite look like he went with this universe. Like, you know, he looked realistic for Middle Ages. But then when you see him alongside the other characters in this team, it seems really weird. Oh, so I can switch members. Because I didn't know I could. But, I mean, if I did, I'd probably... this would be my team, I would say. Maybe I'll see somebody play it for a while, and depending on how... Like, this is one of those types of games where maybe... I'm not really a big fan of them, but I don't mind them. Maybe it's the type of game where you get through the gameplay to get to the story, and the story is good enough and presented well enough that, like, you know, they're saving their money for the big, good, cool stuff. Maybe. Maybe. I wouldn't bet on it, but maybe. What's the battle control? Manual, auto, semi-auto. We'll go fight a fight real quick and see what auto does.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Oh, we'll use one of these. Oh, one ally, one ally. One ally, one ally, one ally. All allies.
This has a most peculiar taste.
So he's doing this on his own right now, by the way.
All yours, Kisara.
So like these animations look pretty good here. See, he's doing this on his own right now. Weird. So that's what auto it is, I guess. I mean, I can still do this. You know, I'm doing this part. Well, like I'm gonna stop moving? Okay. My guess is that like there's some combo system that I'm just not aware of that they are able to. They know to do, basically. Where is the other thing I was at? Nope. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Started pressing too many buttons. Art. Like I'm looking for that one. Oh, change party leader. No. Wait, where? How? Oh, so you can change it that easily. Oh, okay. We'll try her. I was wondering, it's like, do I have to restart the demo? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, there's one. So let's see what manual does, because it said it was on semi-auto, but like I was controlling everything, so I don't really know what manual would be. Yeah, we'll see this. See how she works. Damn it. Okay, I guess you can't change control, I guess.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you.
See, right here. This time I threw out triangle. That's what triangle's supposed to do. You throw it out. But in the other one, like when I died against a boss, my character ran up to the enemy and then hit them. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. And they're level 25, which makes me wonder, do they start at level 25 or do they start at 1? Like at this the beginning of the game or not really? That type of thing. Anyway. Ooh, wait a second. Change leader. There we go. I can change leader in and outside of battle. So manual seemed like it was identical to normal. Okay, let's see this one. Hopefully I can play as her now. Okay, there we go. It's also weird that we don't have a dedicated healer, but I actually kind of don't mind that. Because, you know, would you want to play as a dedicated healer? No, not really. So, what the fuck was that? What is that? Who did that? Oh, wait, who's in battle? It must have been her. Because yeah, that was real big. I actually liked that a lot when I was playing as her. But I'd have to find out whether you can actually properly block.
I felt better, that's for sure.
Actually, I can check controls maybe. Battle controls. Okay, so evade or guard. Okay. Yeah. And then, nothing special here. Okay. Well, that's the whole game I'm showing off. I'm kind of sick of it already. I really liked controlling her, and that was about it. But considering I usually like spear guys, and I wasn't a big fan of him, that's pretty bad. And I hate this type of character, period. And then this character... Him and her are sounding very similar in that, like, they're very familiar character tropes. He's the brash idiot, and she's the tactical, elegant, smart one. So, I'll come back to this maybe. Heavy on the maybe. Which is fine with me, because I already had Judgment 2 to play. And Kina, Bridge of Spirits. At minimum, those two. We'll see what else I play. Well, and Valhalla, but you know, I'm definitely putting off Valhalla for a little bit because I'm in the middle of changing jobs still. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the demo, because I sure didn't. Again, maybe I'll see something later that will really grab my attention. It does happen every now and then, especially since demos, like, there's so many companies that are just horrible at making demos, real bad. Because they don't know if they should just show you a section from the game or a little bit of everything from the game, and it's like, in my experience, give the player a piece of a level from like 20% in the game, not 10%. Like the Devil May Cry 5 demo was fine, but like you had almost nothing that interesting. The boss wasn't that great, and the techniques you had available weren't great. So you'd want something just a little bit above Devil May Cry 5's demo. This demo, I think it's about as bad as you get. Throw all the characters in there. Explain all the game mechanics all at once. It's like, yeah, I guess if you just want to spend a lot of time just getting used to the game, I guess it's good. At least they don't completely throw you into like a really straightforward tunnel of what to do, but that's about the best I can say. Like this really is a Tales game in every way. But from what I remember about the past ones, at least Berseria, they didn't have this team assist mechanic, which is a big difference. So, what the heck is she doing? Fixing her leg strap? She does have a lot of straps, actually. This is bizarre. Like, the armor is actually covering up a lot, but then at the same time, it's weird how little it's covering. Like, she better not get attacked from behind. And in front, it's not bad at all, except for the part where just stab her in the leg. What will she do if a spear comes aimed at her leg? Run. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Maybe you should keep an eye out. Anyway, Genshin Impact coming very soon today. Yeah. Thanks for watching.